Hey ladies, I'm doing this from my phone because my computer was getting really blurry. So I just want to introduce myself real quick to the people on the page that may not know who I am. I'm Lauren Boyle and I am the team manager for the Starberry Rockstars team. And I started Jamberry in November 2014. I became a team manager in about 60 days later in my second full month. So I wanted to touch base real quick and just go over a common question I get asked a lot when it comes to people that are wanting to join the team, which is sometimes people are trying to figure out when the best time to join is. So they've tried the product, they've learned a little bit about Jamberry, and they completely love it like the rest of us, but their life is so crazy and busy and hectic. Sometimes just with like everyday stuff, and sometimes there's like really big things going on, like a sick family member or a move or a job change or a really hectic time in a job, and so they don't know when the best time to join is. So I'm going to just give you a little bit of like a devil's advocate of what would have happened if I would have felt like that in November. So I was part of a Facebook group, part of a Facebook party in November. I had completely ignored Jamberry several times before that, and when I finally looked at the product and did some research, I realized that this was a really amazing opportunity. I looked at my zip code. At the time, there was nobody in my actual zip code, and all the towns around me, there were only a couple people in the handful of towns around me. So I realized that this was going to be pretty big, and I wanted to be a part of that. Let's say I thought to myself, you know what, it's November, there's no way, I mean, it's so crazy. With the holidays, it's going to be Thanksgiving in a couple weeks, then Christmas, then New Year's. There's no way anyone's going to do a party for me. Plus, I'm like super busy. I'm like trying to Christmas shop. My husband like works at a restaurant full time. He's never home. Like, even if I could get a party, I couldn't even go to the party. There's no way I could get a babysitter. Plus, how would I even pay for that? It's better to wait till like after the holidays. Okay, so then I'm going to wait till after the holidays. So I'm going to start like January 1st. But that's perfect. I mean, start in the new year. Start January 1st. So I'll start January 1st. So then we wait for January 1st. Well, now guess what? Everyone in the house is sick. Well, that's not a good time to join. We're sick. We'll wait till everyone's not feeling, feeling better. So then 2 weeks later, everyone's feeling better. Well, now it's a blizzard every other week. There's no way anyone's going to do a party now. I mean, people are canceling everything. It's best to wait until the spring. Yeah, we'll definitely wait until the spring. Like March, April, that's like perfect. Oh, it's like going to be my birthday in April, so that's like the perfect birthday present. So then we wait until April. So now it's fast forward to April. Well, now it's sports season. So, I mean, all the boys are in sports. I mean, I can't possibly start something new now. I mean, I've got lacrosse practice Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I've got games that are an hour or two away. Again, my husband works in restaurants, so he's not home to take anybody. So this isn't a good time. You know, it's actually better to wait until the summer because even though all the kids will be home, like, I'll have way more time because I won't be doing all this school stuff. So, like, I won't be, like, I don't have my PTA commitment because I'm on the PTA board. I won't have my, like, major fundraiser that I run for one of the schools because that'll be over. Like, that's a way better time. So, like, I'll wait until, like, end of June and, like, that'll be perfect. Fast forward to the end of June. Well, I mean, we're going on vacation. Everyone's going on vacation. I mean, there's no way I'm ever going to get anyone to commit to a party or hold a party. I mean, no one's even around. No one's even in town. Plus, I mean, everyone just wants to be at the pool. I mean, no one wants to be sitting inside talking about nails. Plus, everyone's got their kids. Nobody wants to have their kids running around when they're trying to do a party. You know what? The best time to do is the first, like, right after school starts. Because then everyone will be back in school. I can get my routine down. I'll have all this time while they're in school. And that's, like, the perfect time to start something new. So let's fast forward to September. Okay, well, there's no way I could ever, I mean, this is like the worst time you could ever pick. I mean, back to school time, there's like school pictures, there's back to school nights, there's all this paperwork coming home, everybody wants to set up play dates with their new friends. Like, after the craziness of back to school calms down, like, October, early November, that's like the best time to start. Okay, have I made my point? So now, I've just spent an entire year explaining why that was the worst time to start Jamberry. And I would have made it all the way to the next November, giving reasons why that was the worst possible time to start Jamberry. So let me tell you what actually I did. I saw the opportunity. I had never done direct sales before. I immediately recognized that this was a massive opportunity, and I was not going to let somebody else do it. A good friend of mine happened to be the second consultant ever to ever join Origami Owl, and she is making multiples of six figures. Her husband, who is a pastor, has quit his job, and she is the sole breadwinner for their family. They have purchased a beautiful, large house, and they are living the life of their dreams right now. There was no way I was going to let that happen in front of me and watch somebody else do something that I could have been doing. I didn't care that it was a bad time. I'm going to be honest with you, the $99 I spent on that kit, that was bill money. That was money that we were supposed to pay a bill with, but I was confident that I could at least make that money back, and I knew that I could make at least a little bit more. I wasn't sure how much more. I thought it was a little bit of a stretch that I could become a leader in the company, but I was convinced that I could make something of it. And I was going to try, or I was going to go big or go home. So I ordered that kit. I told my husband about it afterwards. He was super supportive. He's backed me the whole way. He's been my biggest, coach and business coach, and he's given me awesome advice. And I just went for it. I called everybody. I got rejected. I picked back up again. I booked 18 parties for January because nobody booked parties in December. But I put jams on anybody that would let me stick a jam on their finger in the month of December, and I did them all for free. I just met with everybody, and that turned into a massive amount of sales. I mean, it was almost $1,800 in sales just by getting them in front of people. So I started November 7th. That was when I signed up. I got my kit, about a week and a half later. And in mid-January, I promoted to team manager with a team of 14 ladies. So now this is where I'm doing this in mid-May. So I've been with Jamberry November, December, January, February, March, April, May. So it's been just about over 6 months. And the team is well over 70 women. And we're on track to do over $30,000 in sales this month. Imagine if I would still be sitting in my house looking at Jamberry and keeping it in the back of my mind for the perfect time. Also, the company is exploding with growth. So when I joined, there were about 30,000 consultants, and now there is just over 100,000. So don't let that number scare you, because Mary Kay has well over 3 million consultants, and they have new leaders that are starting with the company and building their businesses and becoming major leaders in their company every single day. There's always people that are in the business just as a hobby or to get their own jams for free or a discount. There's people that life happens and they decide not to pursue their business with Jamberry. So about a third of the company is actually working, a third is brand new, and a third is leaving. So this is still a ground floor opportunity. You don't want to be the person that watched somebody else do it because it wasn't the perfect time for you. So thanks so much for watching, and if you have any questions, just post them below this video on the website, and we would be happy to answer them. We would love to have you as part of our team. We're a super supportive, awesome, positive team. I'm really proud of all the ladies that are on my team and how amazingly they're doing with their businesses and how amazingly they're doing growing their own teams. So I hope to have you on our team soon, and if you have any questions, you can always call me directly at 203-491-0110, or my email is laurenboyle, LAURENBOYLE 421 @yahoo.com. Okay, see you soon.